Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Yakuza Like a Dragon. I'm Serious JG. Things went well last time as far as the save game, or the game not crashing. So let's get a new save slot. Last video we helped a homeless guy further. Oh, I forgot to plug this thing into power. The controller. So we got a whole video out of it without it flipping out about not being connected to power. Anyway. We helped a homeless guy out, and we helped out Mr. Masochist. And by helped him, we learned more about the futility of his sad existence. And now we're going to go hang around downstairs in our favorite bar rather than sleeping upstairs. Alright, Salt Snake, make me some bentos.
Welcome.
Hey, welcome. Just bring me the goods, and I'll make everything from bentos to bouquets. Hell, even Chinese medicine. So we can't do any of these things yet. Smash lunch. I don't have enough mysterious leaves, or mysterious fruits, or mysterious carrots. Okay, so these are things. I've got some of what I need, just not enough of what I need. Recovery items, status items, other. So Chinese medicines. Ancient Chinese secrets, huh? Wonder if I got these from him or from somewhere else. Yeah, I'd never gotten a bento from him before. So, yeah, at some point, possibly off screen, I just need to gather all the ingredients for all these and get mad points. Well, there's not a whole lot else to do here right now because we haven't advanced anybody's friendship level. And I was just pressing against that door wondering why it wasn't opening. And you have to press X because it loads a different zone. Suppose I should be planting more if I really care about making the most out of this game, or that particular aspect of the game. But I've just kind of been planting at the two outside I survive, because otherwise I figure I'll just forget to go retrieve them. But survive, I'm visiting often enough that I would be retrieving things. Apparently there's a quest going on there. That's probably where I'm buying clothes for the homeless guy, possibly. Checking to see here is probably where Dominatrix quest is moving on, and I think this is probably a quest involved. Man, there's a lot of quests that we could and should be working on. All right, let's try to be organized about this. Get across the road and run in the shoulder. My party members getting hit by cars here? I'm not even sure. But yeah, I was just trying to avoid combat. To maximize the number of side stories that we can visit in this video. Yeah, it's not clear we're going to be able to avoid combat with somebody. So we can skirt the edge of that group. You're a school. Oh, it's a schoolgirl. Is that a school? Yeah, that is a schoolgirl outfit.
Senpai, don't leave me.
Yo.
Hey, are you alright? I like to just walk up to random schoolgirls and accost them at night. She got like a teardrop tattoo. She killed someone. Sorry, it's just that I thought you were crying.
Oh, yeah, I guess I was.
Sup?
I could always lend an ear if you want. Sup? Yeah, nothing creepy about me. Helps to let it out sometimes, you know? But if you don't want to vent to some stranger, I get that too.
To be honest, it shouldn't be that big a deal. But my senpai, who I've loved for so long, is suddenly going to study abroad.
Senpai, I something. Other people are like, weebo, I guess is the term. There's other people out there like, I can't believe you don't know more about this than... but I think senpai is your same sex, usually. I guess it doesn't have to be. But it's like an older classmate that you idolize. I don't think it's usually meant to be a sexual thing.
Wow.
Okay.
And after he gets back, he's going straight to college, which is far away from here.
So never mind. Everything I just said is wrong. It's not same sex in this case, and it does appear... I don't know. I jumped right to that conclusion, but that's probably romantic now.
I came to the station to let him know my feelings, but the thought of never seeing him again has reduced me to tears. Tears that won't stop flowing.
Except that I thought you were crying, but then thought you weren't. I get it now. So this senpai of yours, is he gone already?
No, he's at the platform.
Well, go tell him your feelings. What the fuck? But that means he's almost gonna leave, no?
Right. I want nothing more than to go see him off, but I can't let Senpai see me like this. Not with my eyes all puffy and my makeup smeared. I look disgusting.
Okay. Come on, it's not that bad.
It is too, and I would die if he only remembered me as some sobby, snot-dripping mess.
So you need a tissue?
But I'd also die to see him one more time, to send him off with a warm smile. Maybe a warm kiss, but that'll never happen.
Girl, you're kind of fixating on the wrong things here. Hey, no need to be so down on yourself.
I know. I should just go. Senpai's right up those steps, too.
Well, just fucking go. What the hell kind of side quest is this?
But if I see him, I'll be a total disaster. I'm sure of it. What should I do? It's like my feet are stuck in place. I can't move forward or back. 1 step forward and 2 steps back. You're not gonna get too far like that, mister. It's like no matter what I do, it's gonna turn out wrong.
Letting go of someone is always hard. I wish there was some way I could help. Perhaps I could save the game and try different options. Safe's go my way to victory. All she needs is courage to take the first step forward. Like this still picture in my mind of a man running around. Too bad she's not like that businessman running full speed ahead. Of course, that was only because of the Kimchee. Ah, see, I thought that was a little Kimchee guy, but...
Is there something wrong? You went off. We went quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, Kimchee will give you the courage to face your boyfriend. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm good. Now, there's an idea. I give her some ultra-spicy kimchi. She runs up the stairs without a second thought. What if she runs away from the stairs? But her farewell might be ruined if the stuff's too strong. What's the best option here? Share the kimchi, because nothing else will advance the storyline. Listen, I know it's tough being away from someone you really care about. I would know. I was in love with George Takai.
You would?
Yeah.
Yeah, and all you want to do is give him a piece of your mind, right?
Well, that's not exactly, I guess. But my feet won't move no matter what I do.
Then why don't I give you a little push?
Huh?
Here, don't ask, just eat. It's miracle kimchi. Your breath will stink like highly seasoned cabbage. And that will win his heart forever.
Wait, what?
Come on!
Ew, no! Why kimchi, and why are you trying to feed me?
I'm not trying to feed you, I'm offering you a shortcut to success. Now get over yourself and try it.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, and from a stranger, no less. Thinking kimchi's gonna solve my problems.
The train will be arriving shortly on platform 1. Please wait behind the yellow line. Yellow line, that's racist. Hey, clock's ticking. You have to leave right now or it's game over. Ask yourself, do I want to see my senpai or not?
Fine, if kimchi's gonna help, I'll do it. But I doubt this'll change anything.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Whoa! Whoa! This is way too spicy. Whoa! It's way too spicy. Senpai, douse me with your love. Senpai, douse me with your love.
Oof, well, that's one way to light the fire. Come on, baby, light the fire. Maybe I'll check on her just in case. And she flew off the platform to her death. Hmm? Excuse me, you can't go in without purchasing a ticket, sir. You just let the little girl. Even if you are seeing someone off. Ah, right. So now we lose money to buy a ticket. Yeah, we do. We pay for a ticket to go find out that this kimchi plan didn't work, because why in the world would it? Looks like the train took off. Hope she made it to her senpai in time. Kyoku, what's wrong? Your face is all red.
It was the kimchi.
Here, let me get you the first aid office.
No, I'll be alright. It's not as bad as it looks.
ごめん。
Anyway, I'm sorry. I made you miss your train.
That's not what's important. I'm just glad you're okay.
Are you okay? Senpai, listen, there's something I need to tell you. It's about spicy cabbage.
Oh? What is it?
I've been feeling this way for a long time, and...
Yeah. This would be a good time to bail. Now that I spent money on your ticket, I can go back to Tokyo
Hey.
and attack my old master. Yo, you tell him how you feel?
Oh! Yeah, I did, and guess what? We're gonna do the same college. Once I graduate high school, that is. He did say he'd be waiting for me, though.
Okay, so that's good. Sweet. So it all worked out, huh?
I think so. I'll be a ball and chain on his best years. It's gonna be lousy, lonely road until then. Plus, I'm on kind of a ditz. I don't even know if I'll get accepted.
The lonely road. Oh man, as long as it's not like Ulysses making threats all the time, because that gets really tiring after a while.
But even so, I'm not gonna let that deter me. Hey, thanks for helping curl out.
Oh, it's cool. And it must be nice to be young and in love. See, your face was as leaky as a faucet, and your cheeks were as red as a tomato. But a beautiful smile is what really counts.
Gee, thanks. I really could have done without the kimchi, you know.
Yeah, probably. My bad.
Sheesh. Well, I guess I should go study. You gotta work hard to get into the right school.
Is your mother Chi-Chi? I've been watching Dragon Ball Super recently.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I bet. Good luck. So our quest reward is losing a small amount of money.
Hey, actually, that kimchi wasn't too bad. Thanks for the snack.
Did you get hit by a car? What? I should be the one thanking you. You showed me just how useful a container of kimchi can be. I'm kind of hungry for kimchi now. Maybe I'll share this with others who look like they need it. So there's this ramen place that seems to have gone out of business during COVID. I used to get it all the time on the way back from chemo. It's really good, and I haven't been able to get it recently. There's a different ramen place that I can get through DoorDash that's close by. It's good, but it's super expensive, and I found out about them actually on Fox News. I check the Fox News website. I check CNN and Fox News every day just to sort of find out what the two kind of extremes of 24-hour cable news are talking about. I guess CNN isn't necessarily an extreme. You can go more liberal than CNN. But anyway, so yeah, it's like I wish this other ramen place would come back because I like their stuff better. I found them first. They also do sushi, and I don't associate them with Fox News. But the place that's out of business, not the one I can currently get ramen from, had a spicy kimchi ramen, which was really tasty. It was actual ramen broth and noodles, but it had kimchi in there. It was really like heavy kind of meal because in addition to the ramen's like having a lot of weight, like kimchi like soaked with all that broth, it was good eating. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't my normal, it was my thing I would get as a variation. And yet I didn't even know what a senpai was, so what the hell. But anyway, yeah, this is now making me not just kimchi by itself, but this is making me want kimchi ramen. Are there people out there who need this? Other people out there who need this? I could be the new kimchi hero of the world. Well, now this quest, I think I know what it is because I accidentally triggered this and lost some progress at unlocking part-time here. See? Even if you don't really give it time, they come to a stop if you're in a crosswalk. They have no choice. Rejoice. You have no choice. That place Enzai likes should be somewhere around here. Enzai's the baseball player, by the way, I think, because, I don't know, like, it's been so freaking long since we got the first part of this quest. It's unlikely you'll remember, but... Hey, you're Enzai, that guy with the killer slide. We lost the game because of you. What's worse, Hanayama is out for the season. The hell were you thinking? Remember there was a quest where some baseball player got hurt because his teammate or rival or somebody slid into him, and now his teammate or rival or whatever it was is like feeling kind of bad, and we were supposed to go find him and help him. Well, he's being accosted by a lot of baseball fans. Dot. Yes, that's a Japanese guy in a Shark Stars jersey. Well, the beard's new, but that's definitely the guy in the photo. Looks like he's got company, though. Company? Oh, that's right. This isn't a recent event. This is like his friend from years ago who disappeared, went off the grid because of an error in a baseball game.
Eh?
Quit with the tough guy act and say something. Whoa, they're just like beating this guy up on the street. That was all my fault. Even if I were to apologize now, I don't expect to be forgiven. Bastard! Think you can play it off just like that, do you? Even if he did put his friend out of the game, this is too much. Yeah, this is assault and battery on a public street in front of witnesses.
Yo.
Yo, hey, you're going a bit rough on someone who's not even putting up a fight. Does you guys know how Yakuzas do it? Huh? Who's this joker? Oh, I'm just passing by, but I can't let this slide. 2 against 1's a little unfair, don't you think?
Eh?
Back off. This asshole hurt one of our players just so his team could get ahead.
Oh, yeah? Well, I got some business with him. Maybe you two should take a hike. Shut up. Keep running your mouth. We'll take our anger out on you first. Well, you can't do that. You've already started taking it out on him. Anyway, these are the actual... Oh, it's ill-natured man and ill-natured man, so never mind. They have the character models of those guys I was beating up off-screen for part-time hero points, but are apparently different guys. And not particularly dangerous at this point.
Better luck next time.
Because there will be repeated battles between us, so better luck next time. Shit, who the hell is this guy? You alright? You're the baseball player Anzai-san, right?
Arigato.
Yeah, I don't know who you are, but you saved me. Thank you. My name's Kusk, so you really are him?
Oh.
Yeah, I am, but I won't be in baseball much longer. Glad I got a hold of you. I met with a guy named Hanayama. You might know him.
Hmm?
Yeah, I slid into him. I mean, you met with Hanayama? Yeah, he was looking for you. Wanted to ask you about that slide. Knowing him, he probably said I'd never do something like that, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Hanayama believes it wasn't your call to make that play. Of course he does. I thought it was strange myself, and seeing how you were acting earlier, it doesn't seem like he's wrong. Can't imagine someone who plays dirty like that to just lie down and take a beating.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know all that Hanayama told you, but I did that of my own will. Nobody ordered me to do it. Certainly not evil Yakuzas or something. Then why do it? It's not like you had to pull a dangerous slide like that, right? I panicked. Players do it all the time. Especially in a game that could guarantee their team this season. Just look at MLB Power Pros and all the dark and evil techniques being used. Sure, but you're Hanayama's friend, right? You wouldn't want to put your friend out of the job just for a game. Well, maybe I'm kind of a jerk baseball player. In the world of professional sports, it's all about winning or losing. Can't be saying something naive like that just because he's my friend. So let's leave it at that. The incident was entirely my doing. I'm at fault and I plan on retiring. Isn't that enough? Or should he have been the guy who talks like this? Boss, which of us should I be?
それじゃあ
I really appreciate the save back there. Take care. I should tell Hanayama what went down. Better head back. Tut tut tut. Maybe I'll be the guy who talks to boss. Boss! Clearly there's room for all of us. And now meet with Hanayama as a quest, because this will never ever end. We've got plenty of let's see, tasks. We've got a lot of open side quests, sub-stories, and all sub-stories. Trip to Pound Town is done. We've got It's the Thought That Counts. We got a drink with Old Man Janai. I don't even remember what that one was about. We've got something we haven't even discovered. Ooh, a couple of these, actually. I don't know to what extent these are in order of when you should find them. Love worth fighting for. He's going to put his money on the line to change his ways. Home Run Heroism. It's the one that we're on now. Table for one. Little kid eating by himself. Act of kindness. Keep going, Megumi. Aww. Her donate. That's right. It's the girl with the donation work. 50 Shades of Play and Fading Star. He could really use some water. It seems weird that Miracle Spice, Ultra Spicy Kim. Okay, so the Spicy Kimchee is kind of a late game quest compared to what we've already done. Because these, yeah, it looks like you get to 39 or so. Because now we're into Dragon Cart quests, which are apparently numbered separately. So I've been thinking we've probably got 39 quests that have nothing to do with Dragon Cart. That would be my guess. Well, let's keep up with the quests. Welcome back to Quest. It's my new RPG special. It's called Quest. Oh, I just didn't even register their enemies right there. Nobody real interesting. Oh no, we got patience.
I got this.
So bear this in mind, because we might have to be fighting around here for, if I don't feel like going into that, dungeon level again, which I will need to go back there eventually, but I don't want to do it just for,
Take your best shot.
just for, part-time heroes can be helped. But yeah, this would be the place to come fight, patience, be in this zone. We're going to take down a total of 10. And that's starting now. It's not... because we'd already defeated some, and they don't count towards your total. Let's see... Library Cafe Kagarashi. I don't know how it's a library, but... Ingurushu. I play a little fast and loose with English. Well, luckily no cars seem to be running us over. Tissues? Huh? Oh, it's Kuroi. Looks like he's working hard. He's selling tissues on the street. Get your tissues here. Use them to do that quest for the guy who's constantly losing it in the bathroom. Oops. Nasty youth. Just puke on him? My bad. Didn't see you. Ow. Get your tissues here. Right here. Unmotivated part-time. He's really getting pushed around. Must be real desperate. He's putting everything he's got into a job that's probably paying peanuts. Not glad it's not me. It may not be glamorous, but off the change. For that, I need money. So no matter what anyone else tells me, I'm gonna hand out these tissues. Alright. Tissues. Tissues here. Kuro is finally showing some backbone. I don't want to interrupt him on the job, though, so I'll just ask him about it at the park. And now he's vanished anyway, so it's... I can pick up this thing that he was guarding, the Tojo clan crest. I mean, I said it would be a side story advancement. I didn't say they would be exciting side stories. We've got all sorts of stuff going on up there, but let's make our way back towards the red light district in the hope of advancing the fascinating Mr. Masochist quest. Mr. Masochist. Ow. I'm trying to avoid combat by getting run over. Serve me right if I get stuck in combat and run over. Meanwhile, I can get revenge on this car. Attack! Alright. Back at Izazaki Road. World capital for plush dolls. I don't need to talk to you guys, but... Oh, hold on. This is handy. We've got the guy that I need to beat up 10 times for that quest is here. So this will only count as one, obviously. We got a little slugger. Says Paranoia Agent. Is that the name of that enemy? I might have to check that out. I used to watch that like it's like super late at night. They're often have been drinking early in the evening. It seemed like an interesting and creepy show, but I wasn't following the story. All right, so down here, I'm thinking is probably 50 Shades of Play, but let's deal with this little kid who's eating alone or whatever we're gonna find out over here. Let's fight you guys first. Swing the frickin' away.
Right.
Oh, we got the honky tonk man here, or the drifter.
Okay.
Which one is it? Let's see.
Take your best shot.
It's Steampunk, a Rambling Man. That's right. It's not honky tonk man or the drifter. It's the Rambling Man. Trying to make a living and doing the best he can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand. His dad was a gambler down in Georgia. Met his end on the wrong side of a gun, something like that. But anyway, the Rambling Man was born in the backseat of a Greyhound bus traveling down Highway 41, 61, it ends in a 1, whatever it is.
Get caught in it now.
That's the thing to remember.
Better luck next time.
We got some cheap HUD. Ares leveling on up with everybody else. Just, not really being a big part of the game story. Well, you know what? If we get any closer, we're going to trigger this kid in his story. So let's call it a video. When we come back next time, we got the little kid who's likes to show up at Winterburger and eat it by himself. What's that about? Maybe we'll find out next time. See you then.